Very important community update. What's up? Battlefield 6 community update, ongoing quality of life improvements. I'm Florian Bihan, principal game designer on Battlefield 6. I've been working closely with our gameplay, networking, animation, and audio teams to provide the core combat experience. My focus has been on connecting these systems to deliver encounters that feel consistent, responsive, and exciting every time you step on the battlefield. Season 2 underway. I want to take a deeper look at several foundational systems that directly impact the feel of the game. Hit registration, netcode, time to kill, soldier visibility, and audio clarity are tightly connected systems. While we delivered numerous improvements since launch, false, our work is ongoing. We will continue to analyze, evolve, and enhance the experience based on feedback because the connection between the game and the player sits at the heart of the battlefield. Combat reliability is not driven by a single system, but how these layers interact with one another. Improving this experience requires careful sequencing. In many cases, stabilizing one system is necessary before adjusting another. Networking behavior affects how time to death is perceived. Visibility influences pacing and damage clarity. Animation alignment impacts shot behind cover scenarios. Because these systems overlap, changes must be validated carefully to ensure they improve consistency without introducing new issues. This process takes iteration and large scale testing, why Battlefield Labs plays such an important role in our approach. Today, I want to walk you through where we are and what we've already improved and what we're continuing to refine based on your feedback. In parallel, our broader efforts continue across performance, stability, UI clarity, progression, and other player experience improvements. Hit registration / netcode. Extreme Measures Season 2 Phase 1 introduced the first round of networking changes aimed at improving combat reliability. Bullet data is now handled more efficiently, and additional stability updates are planned for our next major update. These refinements continue to be validated through Battlefield Labs to ensure improvements hold up under full live service conditions. Since launch, this topic has been one of the most discussed aspects of Battlefield 6. We've seen examples of shots appearing to land, but not registering, and situations where players felt they were eliminated after reaching cover. Some of these experiences are influenced by perception, especially when some of our weapons have particularly fast time to kill combined with limited visibility. But technical issues have also contributed. We've addressed several of these issues already, and we are continuing to work to stabilize and refine others. Did they update the netcode in season 2? I feel like it hasn't mattered. I feel like it hasn't mattered. With our recent update, we optimized how bullet-related data is being transmitted between client and server. In rare cases, too much information exchanged within a single update could delay damage feedback for either the shooter or the player taking damage. These changes prioritize critical interactions such as shots landing or damage being applied, so they are processed more reliably and in a more timely manner. Okay? Another key area involves how clients remain synchronized with the server, often referred to as time nudge. In online shooters, the game client cannot display events as the exact same moment the server processes them due to network latency. Information is never transmitted instantaneously between client and server. Instead, it buffers a small amount of incoming data to smooth out network or performance fluctuations. When functioning correctly, this results in fluid movement and stable hit registration. At launch, the system could drift outside of safe bounds under unstable network conditions or heavy system load, contributing to desynchronization. We are targeting configuration adjustments to better constrain and stabilize this behavior in the next major update. The goal is to ensure that what you see on screen more closely matches what the server sees, even when performance fluctuates. Internal and labs testing shows improved alignment, but more player impressions are needed before we consider this resolved. In addition to this, we will look into refining the responsiveness and clarity of both incoming and outgoing damage indicators. When you take damage or land shots, feedback should be immediate and readable across UI, audio, and visual effects. Improvements in this area will continue alongside our networking efforts. We've also corrected cases where the soldier health bar updated a few frames after the actual damage occurred, and where incoming damage animations lacked clarity, which could have compressed multiple hits into what looked like a single hit. That explains a lot. We're also examining how the server validates damage during close encounters. In multiplayer shooters, the server decides whether damage should count since players are never experiencing the same timeline due to latency. In some cases, if the server determines that a player was already eliminated, it may invalidate incoming damage to prevent unintended trade eliminations. This behavior exists to preserve fairness, but it comes with some trade offs, particularly in close quarters fights where a shot may feel like it should have landed. We're reviewing how these server side damage rejections behave to ensure the balance between fairness and responsiveness. Lastly, we identified cases where third person character visuals do not always accurately reflect what is happening in combat. One example involves an enemy facing direction where a character model may appear to be oriented away from you while they are in fact aiming and firing your direction. How many fucking times have we died to this? Comes around the corner, he's looking somewhere else, but he's shooting at you and he kills you, right? But the third person animation is not synchronized with what he's actually doing. I've died to that countless times. Probably 100 times. Put a bracket on your camera, shut the fuck up. 24-hour timeout. We have a fixed schedule for the update. Separately, we have also observed inconsistencies when transitioning from standing to prone, where a player's first-person view may suggest safety while their third-person character model remains particularly exposed to others. The fix for this behavior is planned for later in the season to better align visual representation with actual gameplay. Time to kill / gunplay. There better be some good shit in these paragraphs. The first phase of Season 2 delivered improvements to recoil consistency and a weapon balance patch to ensure weapon handling feels more predictable and responsive. We've heard concerns that time to death can feel too fast. It does. And the time to kill is too fast. In close quarters in particular. And it remains an active topic of discussion within the team. Before we make broad changes, we're concentrating on strengthening combat clarity, including responsive audio-visual damage feedback, improved enemy readability, continued netcode refinements, and more. Time to death is heavily influenced by how clearly combat events are communicated. When multiple bullets land in rapid succession and feedback is unclear, even a 4-shot kill can feel instantaneous. At the same time, many players report time to kill from the shooter's perspective feels satisfying and responsive. Who is reporting that? Anyone that is... Dude, I'm going to be honest. If you don't have a problem with the current time to kill, you're a shitter. You just don't know what you're talking about. Straight up. Introducing broad changes before stabilization, the underlying systems create a bullet sponge experience, elongating TTK, weakening weapon satisfaction, and unintentionally shifting pacing. Our priority is to strengthen systems that support gunplay, especially those that affect TTK. Just hold on 1 second. I have to read this again. What? At the same time, many players report that TTK from the shooter's perspective feels satisfying and responsive. Introducing broad changes before stabilizing the underlying systems risks creating a bullet sponge experience. Okay. All right. One approach currently being validated in Battlefield Labs involves reducing damage dealt to limbs across several weapon archetypes. Shots landing on arms or legs may require an additional bullet to secure a kill, while headshots remain unaffected. If a bullet passes through an arm and strikes the head, it will correctly register as head damage. This approach rewards accuracy without fundamentally changing the feel of gunplay. This is a direct improvement to the gameplay of Battlefield 6. Horrible players that don't know what they're talking about, such as Sergeant Danger Cow, will have you believe that this only benefits slide hoppers. This is a fucking absurd spin on a direct gameplay improvement that has been in Battlefield for the longest time. Adding limb multipliers to Battlefield is not something new to the franchise. This person is incompetent and should be laughed at publicly. In addition, we are validating adjustments to the economy of hollow point and synthetic tipping ammunition attachments through Battlefield Labs as well. Our aim is to make them more meaningful and competitive choices when customizing weapons, ensuring that attachment selections reflects intentional trade-offs rather than default picks. Weapon control has also been a central focus. Since launch, recoil compensation could behave unpredictably, sometimes requiring more input than intended to counter weapon kickback. This season introduced tighter alignment between recoil output and the aim input required to manage it, improving overall recoil stability. With that foundation in place, we will continue to evaluate recoil balance across weapon archetypes to determine whether additional tuning adjustments are needed. Yes, additional tuning adjustments are needed. Reduce the controller recoil reduction benefit and make a global recoil increase. Ongoing refinements will continue through Battlefield Labs as we gather live in-game data across skill brackets and modes. Our goal is to ensure that when you win or lose an engagement, it feels earned and fair. Great. So, increase recoil across the board, reduce the controller recoil reduction benefit, add more spread to the gunplay, making burst fire more prevalent, increasing the skill gap of the gunplay, slightly reduce muzzle velocities by about 10%, maybe about 15%. Remove the sniper sweet spot. There you go. The game's better. There you go. Boom. The game is, I don't know, 50% better. And if they succeed with time to kill / TTD improvements and changes, the game is even better. And if they succeed with netcode and backend server improvements, the game is even better. Can't wait to see these changes in the patch notes, you know? When are the changes going to happen? When are the changes happening? When? Soldier visibility. Soldier visibility continues to influence pacing and perceived fairness, especially in close range and interior engagements. We are exploring improvements to lighting transition, visibility systems, without breaking immersion. Fuck immersion. This includes refining how characters read against dynamic environments and varied lighting conditions. Larger art direction shifts are unlikely in the near term, but targeted changes and longer-term exploration remain active. Visibility impacts more than spotting an enemy. It affects decision-making, reaction time, and how combat feels overall. When you cannot see who eliminated you, fast TTD feels even more abrupt. Exactly. One significant factor involves transitions between interior and exterior areas. Current exposure calculations consider first-person weapon and arm models, which can exaggerate lighting shifts. Oh my god. How about this? Remove that. How about that? We are investigating adjustments that exclude these models from the calculations. That's what they are removing it. That's funny. I say remove it. The next sentence, we're going to remove it. Or we're looking at removing it. Good. With the goal of reducing instances of... Hold on. Wait. Let me just get this straight. 1 second. You are telling me the interior to exterior transitions and the fact the game is so fucking washed out is because the lighting is taking into account my weapon and arm models? That is what they're telling me? That is what I'm hearing and reading? Transitions between interior and exterior areas consider first-person weapon and arm models. So let me get this straight. I can't see anything because I don't even want to talk about it because I'm going to... You know what I mean? Like, we're investigating adjustments that exclude these models from the calculations of the exposure in favor of world lighting. The goal of reducing instances of blinding exteriors or overly dark interiors. While this will not eliminate every scenario, it should meaningfully improve how exposure and lighting transitions between exterior and exterior environments behave during gameplay. Battlefield environments are intentionally grounded and detailed. Debris destruction, dust, and environmental effects all contribute to immersion, but can also make soldiers blend into their surroundings. The game uses a visibility filter and a brightness boost that increases at range to help separate characters from the environment. We are targeting testing in Battlefield Labs once improvements are in place, focusing on improving close quarter and long range clarity while ensuring characters do not appear out of place within. Achieving the right balance between immersion and readability requires careful iteration. While large visual shifts are unlikely in the short term, they're telling you it's not going to happen. When they say that, they're telling you it's not going to happen. So, large visual shifts are not going to fucking happen. We're continuing to make target adjustments and researching longer term solutions for both live updates and future Battlefield experiences. Not much there. Not much there. Gotta be honest. Not much. Audio. Audio clarity plays a critical role in combat awareness. Yes, especially when your game has 150 millisecond time to kill and shit visibility, which you also mentioned in the previous paragraph. Fix the footstep audio. Audio clarity plays a critical role in combat awareness, especially when it comes to footsteps and vehicle positioning. Since launch, we've been working to address cases where footsteps were unclear, vehicles were difficult to track, or sounds would unintentionally drop out in intense moments. Extreme measures introduce initial fixes to raise footstep clarity and rebalance audio priorities, with more comprehensive changes planned for our next major update. Audio challenges in Battlefield are rarely caused by a single issue. Footstep clarity, vehicle audibility, and positional accuracy are influenced by memory limits, file size constraints, performance considerations, and how different sounds compete for priority in large-scale engagement. In scenarios like buildings collapsing while multiple players are firing, the system must decide which sound take precedence. That prioritization is complex, especially at scale. I feel like in the gameplay of Battlefield 2042, the footstep priority was extremely high. Like a building could be falling around you, and I swear you could still hear footsteps. And I do think that is what they should do. If the prioritization of footsteps isn't high enough, they need to push it higher in that priority queue. Footsteps are some of the most important pieces of information you can possibly gather in Battlefield. You need the audible information. It isn't, it isn't, we can get rid of the footstep, but we can put the footstep audio lower in the prioritization so you can hear the building crumbling. Oh, it's so immersive. No. No. I need to hear if there is a person pushing me. Got that? With this season, we addressed several of these constraints by reducing file sizes, optimizing performance, and adjusting audio priorities so that footsteps and key combat cues stand out more consistently. These changes were an important first step, but they do not fully solve every scenario players have reported. In the next update, we are introducing more updates to how footsteps behave within the mix. Footsteps will interact more dynamically with surrounding sounds and feature improved built-in prioritization. Close enemies will be more audible without relying on heavy volume boosts, and distinctions between enemies, friendlies, and your own movement will be clearer. The reliability of obstruction will also be increased, ensuring that sounds behave more consistently when blocked by surfaces and reduces cases where footstep assets fail to play due to performance constraints. At this time, I would love to point out that one of the loudest sounds in the game is you sliding, which is another nerf to how effective and how viable using the movement is. Swear to God, you can hear a slide through a tank shell landing next to you, a tank shooting at you. You can hear someone sliding through almost anything, man. Vehicle audio is also receiving targeted adjustments. Multiple jets will contribute less to overall noise floor buildup, and enemy ground vehicles will be prioritized more clearly in the mix, particularly in RedSec. These changes are intended to improve spatial awareness without overwhelming other critical audio cues. Also made global mix adjustments to improve clarity and positioning accuracy overall, including updates to stereo and headphone mixes and new width settings in the audio menu that allow for further customization. Default settings are tuned for balance, comfort, and positional accuracy. But players who prefer a narrower or wider soundstage will have more control. This is a setting that, in my opinion, should not be up to the players. Because it's going to be one of those things where do players even understand what this does? You know? Do players even understand what this would even do to the experience of their game, the audio? No, I don't know. It is an interesting setting. I probably should mess with it to see any sort of difference, but it's interesting. As with all improvements, audio clarity requires continued testing under live conditions. Feedback from the community has been essential in identifying cases where we would not reproduce internally, including unintended vehicle silence. We will continue refining these systems and keep you updated as further adjustments are validated. Thank you. Large-scale validation can only happen in a live environment, which makes your feedback and the data we gather from real matches incredibly valuable. You encounter issues enabling the net graph in the system settings, and sharing clips that include it helps us investigate more effectively. Continue to speak openly about netcode and combat readability, reliability, answer questions where we can, and keep you informed with a clear and direct approach as this work evolves. Florian Lebihan, principal game designer. I believe this is Drunksy. Overall, again, they're not. I would have loved to have seen them mention in the time to kill section that they're planning to tweak the time to kill to make it slightly slower. This game needs slightly slower time to kill. If they are not willing to tweak the gunplay by globally increasing recoil, adding a little bit of spread so that bursting actually matters, adding limb multipliers, which they are doing. If they're not willing to do, they're not willing to make the gunplay harder, the time to kill has to be slower, dude. Slightly slower, within close quarters. I'm not talking about making it like a, Battlefield 5 5.2 situation where you have weapons hitting, 8, 9, 10, 13 bullets to kill at range. We need a close range time to kill pass. But again, that's very complicated because you have to take multiple things into account. You have to take RedSec into account. You have to take, you literally would have to rebalance every single weapon in the game, including fire rates and tweaking the audio so that the new fire rates match with the audio again. It's a completely insane amount of changing they have to do to even make a single tweet, like a 50 millisecond time to kill swing, would require rebalancing the entire game. Yeah. I don't necessarily like what they said here about yeah. Adjustments to the economy of hollow point and synthetic tip ammunitions. So when they refer to economy, they refer to the attachment cost. Reducing the cost of headshot ammo, in my opinion, is not what they should do. Yes, hollow point and synthetic tip will be more usable if they do this. However, the base headshot multiplier is what they should be focusing on. They should be rebalancing what hollow point and synthetic tip actually does in general. Let's say they make hollow point do, I think nickel had an idea for this. But anyway, they should be raising the base headshot multipliers and rebalancing hollow point and synthetic tip entirely to do something else. Because I don't know. This isn't the ideal solution. This isn't the ideal solution. 1 second, chat. Let there be light. Let there be light. Bump soldier health from 100 to 110. Can't do that, bro. Cannot do that. The entire game is balanced around 100 HP. You cannot just randomly increase it to 110. You would have to rebalance the entire game. I'll be right back, Jack. I'll be right back. 1 second. I mean, overall, the netcode and hit reg stuff, they essentially told us they're working on many underlying systems trying to improve the experience of time to kill, time to death, all that sort of stuff. I'm j- I'm just one of those people that's just sitting here wondering, like, dude, how long until these improvements hit the actual game itself? I know I missed some super chats, YouTube chat. I know I missed some super chats. Shaggy, thanks for the $5 super chat. Blaming the netcode for the instant TTD is insane cope. Even a perfect netcode won't make sub 200 millisecond TTK feel okay to deal with. Exactly. Exactly. And I made this point yesterday. Sub 200 millisecond time to kill in Battlefield, like, I don't think existed. I can't remember necessarily, but if a weapon had 200 millisecond time to kill, that was like the fastest killing gun in the game. It was like a big deal. Like, oh shit. Like the Type 2A is like, oh my god, it insta kills you. Maybe the K10 and hardline, and maybe the K10 and hardline, but yeah, it's you don't want a bunch of weapons that have 200 MSTTK or lower. You just don't. It's not very fun. Especially when the movement is shit. Guys, once again, the movement is shit. Not like you have not like you have incredible movement ability in this game to like help avoid getting insta killed. Wally Fib, thanks for the 349 NZ currency. Go see if the LR movement is as slow as last week. Grunksy is not clueless about the gunplay. Grunksy is most certainly not clueless about the gunplay, bro. You guys overestimate the amount of control a single developer has on the trajectory of the game. It's not just a bunch of devs going, oh, I'm a developer, I'm going to change this. No, I guarantee you there has to be some sort of internal agreement and conversation about what changes happen, why they're happening. All right. Strafing, bro? Why would strafing be different than last week? I just don't understand. Like, you want me to go in the game and strafe? I don't know. I don't really understand, like, what you want me to check for. Petamain, thanks for the 59 months. XPBL and Perp, thank you for the resubs. I want to apologize for yesterday's stream, even though I'm sure many of you liked it. But listen, like, dude, I don't know what triggered yesterday, but like that was just the final straw. Like the game just felt like shit, and I was like, you know what? Time to crash out. Time to crash out. It is. It was just time. First thing I noticed since last update was left to right was sluggish. Yes, you are correct. Yes, you are correct. They adjusted the acceleration curve. So yes, you are correct. It does feel shit. You are correct. So what's the important update? I just went over all of it. Rewind the VOD. Or wait for tomorrow's video. Understandable. Air radar still isn't working, by the way. Maybe next update, guys. Maybe next update. Sorry about that, sir. Hey, sorry about that. Sorry about that, man. Maybe next update. Better luck next time. Have you guys... Okay. Are you guys having a hard time, like, finding a good crosshair color in this game? I don't like... Cyan? I've never been a believer in cyan. But, like, maybe... I mean, I guess? Nah, bro. Nah. No way. A little darker on reticle color? Really? A little darker? I would think you want a little brighter. So what? Something like that? Orange? Dark blue. Holy fuck, this menu is pissing me off. Oh my god! I don't know, bro. Not sure about it. C left to right is faster. What are you talking about, man? Like, what are you talking about? The hell is this guy talking about? Never played The Division. I meant reticle color only. Crosshair can be bright, but reticle is weird when it's too bright. Huh. I don't know about dark blue, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know about dark blue. I don't know about dark blue. Don't know about that. How about just fucking red? How about that? Medium dark red. I need help. This game's audio is the worst audio I've literally ever experienced in a game. Like it's the guy's directly behind me and next to me. Like, how is that not like? How is that not just 50 times more fucking obvious? Genuinely, it's horrible. raspberry tone with a hint of vanilla. This game is not to be taken seriously. It's really not. It's just a pathetic video game. It really, I don't want to play it. I'm down to shut stream off right now. I really am. I'm 100% down. Shut it off. Game is a horrible, horrible creation. Horrible game. Wonderful. Who knows? I love this map. It's great. Awesome. Great. Love it. Fucking dead. The game's literally dead. Like, by the way, I don't know if anyone's noticing. The game's dead. Sir, did you just call Manhattan Bridge as one of the best Battlefield maps ever? This is rage. Rage bait. All right. All right. Sweet spotted. Place I could put that shit, bro. I don't know. But try to put it somewhere. They mentioned about the netcode? Go back in today's VOD or wait for the video tomorrow. Or read it yourself, but God for fucking bid, right? Anyone shoot fucking anyone? Like, can any of my teammates shoot any of the enemy players? Anyone. Like, it's just shoot anybody. Send me the link of where I can read it. Where is the audio? Like, genuinely? What the fuck was that? Like, there is a guy just walking next to me, and you just can't hear it. I wasn't even considering that as, like, a possibility. Because why would I? There was no fucking audio. Fucked up the audio last patch? No, they fucked up the audio the moment they released the game. The audio's been shit since launch. Since beta. Perfect prior to last patch. You're absolutely fucking delusional. What? Are you serious? You think the audio was perfect? Yeah, bro. No. Tied to a barrel. Just barrel. Random barrel. Your settings just oh, okay. This person is sub 80 IQ or a literal child. Okay, got it. Pull the gun. Any news where parties with friends fail to get in the same game? I don't think there's any news on that. You can only choose one weapon to play with. Choose. Probably the DRS. The DRS, probably. Dude, when I get a hollow point, this thing's gonna be fucking ridiculous. Gonna be dumb. I'm not SG. SG's not as good at range, like, overall. Dude, this question is fucking useless. Honestly, stop asking me it. That's where I'm at. Like, that's truly where I'm at with this question. Still be playing this game if you weren't a YouTuber? Certainly not as often. I'd still be playing it, but like, I don't know, maybe like once a week. If that. I'd probably come back whenever they drop new content. Wait, you're telling me that grenade launcher didn't kill him? You're telling me that I hit this guy for 84 damage and then splashed a grenade off of the wall and... Oh, he has APS. What the fuck? Dude, they need to update that. But no, that grenade landed, though. He put the APS later. Okay, possible, but okay. VCR2 build enders. Brother, I made an entire video on the VCR2. Go to my YouTube channel. Can't see this guy at all. Literally just can't see him at all. See that person at all. Oh, Christ. What? Dude, like, what? This game is fucking trash! Shooting a sniper with a light machine gun, and it doesn't fucking matter. Game is fucking built for little fucking babies. Holy shit, dude. God. You could hand a toddler a controller in this game, and I swear on everything, he could fucking kill me. This game is actual trash. Shooting and hitting a sniper with a light machine gun, and apparently it just doesn't fucking matter. Holy fuck. I am this close, bro. Fucking trash-ass game, bro. But it's just, it's so embarrassing, actually, even like, dealing with it. Like, oh my god, how the fuck is this still even a thing? Jesus Christ. So. Actually shit. So fucking dog shit. Zero skill game made for fucking 9-to-5 dads that play the game 2 hours every month. It's just crazy, bro. It's so, they're so blatant with it too. They're so blatant with it. Little fucking Timmy gets to snipe me in the face while I'm hitting him 5 times with a light machine gun. Holy fuck. Also, why is he even looking back there? That's another thing we could go into, but I digress, right? Fuck's sake. Oh my god, EA contract $5 million per fucking hour to play this game. Like, genuinely. It's... It might be too low. It might be too low. Most mental stream ever. Cannot figure out why this guy plays this game he hates. For what reason? Steve Brown, shut your fucking bald head ass up, please. Thank you. Fucking real name YouTube account with a bald-headed profile picture of himself. Like, I just actually can't believe it. Did he just throw a grenade? No, 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 no. 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 Dude, we need to have a congressional hearing about how players play this game. Like, actually. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Capture the motherfucking sector. Sniping is just too goddamn easy in this game, bro. It's too easy. It's too easy. Audio sucks. Audio's terrible. Audio's terrible. It's terrible. Like, you can't prioritize. You can't prioritize angles. Like, the audio is too shit. Jesus. You don't play Red Sec? Why the fuck would I play Red Sec? Why? What? This game is not to be taken seriously, bro. This game is a fucking pathetic disgrace. Holy fuck. What a, like, holy shit, this game is terrible. Tank's sitting in the middle of the open, by the way. Teammate still hasn't killed it. How is this tank alive, guys? Guys, how is the tank alive? Was it that difficult? Like, was it really hard? Like, it...
Shoot the tank easy.
Literally. Just shoot the tank is like, it sounds, you know, reductive, but no, it's actually that simple. There is a tank over there, you shoot the tank until it dies. This is a joke. This is literally a fucking actual clown fiesta of a video game. Zero skill, pathetic, garbage game. Made purely and only to siphon money from people that don't know any better. I swear to God. Like, how in any way, shape, or form is that ever the outcome of that gunfight in any fucking universe? Okay, bro. Okay, bro. All right. Hey. Fucking awesome. Anyone else want to shoot the tank with me? Anybody else? Or volunteer to shoot the tank with me? Tank's half HP, guys. Tank is half HP. Right. I mean, honestly, fuck these retards. They're so fucking dog shit at the game. I can't. This game is so terrible. The skill gap is pathetic. It's not fun at all. No wonder the game is fucking dropped. What? Let's see the... So... BF6 Steam charts. I mean, like, dude, I actually don't care. Like, we're gonna pull up the Steam charts. What the actual fuck is going on with this game? Like, you wanna know why people are quitting your game? It's because the gameplay sucks cock. Like, sucks literal cock. That is why people are quitting the game. Yesterday, it was a 55,000 player peak. Someone just typed in my chat not too long ago. It only hit 55,000 players. Or, excuse me, 50,000 player peak. So 5,000 people between yesterday and today quit the game. That's what you're saying. Like, are you, hello? The gameplay sucks dick. That is why people are quitting the game. They talk a great talk, right? They talk awesome shit. They talk about netcode. They talk about TTK. They talk about audio. They talk about visibility. When are the changes coming to the game? When are the changes coming to the game? I am so tired of them putting out massive paragraphs. And, like, the information in the paragraphs sounds good, and then they do nothing. My God. Thoughts on movement? Trash. The movement in this game is trash. Dude, I don't know about the top plays, guys. I don't think anyone gives a fuck about this game. That's what I think. I don't think anyone cares about Battlefield 6, so no one would care if I uploaded Battlefield 6 top plays. Defense every single game. Defense every single game. It's every single fucking game. Why don't people care about the game? Because the amount of content is too little. They're not making improvements to the gameplay, and overall, the game is just not that fun. Do you see the average casual fucking player experience in this game? They're going 1 in 15, 0 in 10. Like, what? They're quitting the game. They're going back to play Minecraft, little bro, okay? They're going back to play Minecraft and Arc Raiders and whatever other hyper casualized games are on the market. Do you have a job? Yeah, I'm your fucking daddy. Thanks for the 44.99 try currency. TRY currency. Thank you for the 44.99 try currency. Appreciate you, dude. God, I mean, the evil side of me wants to, like, the evil side of me just wants to, never mind. We're not even gonna, never mind. Dude, if this says populating with bots, I'm gonna crash out. I have an idea for you. You should interact with people who send you the clips to judgment on the scale of 1 to... that'll get some interaction on YouTube, I bet. No, it won't. No one cares about Battlefield. Nobody watches Battlefield. All videos get 0 fucking views. Because this game is not hype. This game is not Pog. This game is not fucking lit. Nothing about this game is sick. And everyone knows it. Okay? Dude, play some other map. Manu, look at the other maps I have in rotation. It won't give me another map, man. I don't know what else I can do. Your shorts seem to do well. Not really. They're okay, I guess. They don't really do anything for me. Because Battlefield fucks over their content creators all the time by essentially just releasing a shit game no one cares about. So... the gaming content meta? I don't know, become a little tiny food-related VTuber and scream into a microphone like a fucking child, and apparently people will, 70,000 live concurrent viewers will spawn into your stream and make you like a millionaire overnight. Shorts are how I found him. Oh, what's up, man? Well, welcome. Okay. Right. Open the fucking, like, destroy. Usual. Let's see. Is this real? Like, is this a real game? Like, is this serious right now? Yes, I've tried green Irish tweed. Round of applause, Dice, for ignoring one of the most consistent fucking pieces of map feedback you've had since launch, which is making the rooftops on Manhattan Bridge out of bounds. Can we get a fucking round of applause for Dice's inability to listen to literally one of the largest pieces of map feedback they have received? Thank you, Dice. I mean, thank you, Dice, so much. Good shit. Nice shit! Skill issue? You're poor and ugly. Shut the fuck up. I'm dead. Ah, this is so funny. Can they fix the rooftops? Bro. They should. I don't know why they don't. They should. They really should do that. What is my team doing, by the way? What the fuck? What is this? Oh my god. What the fuck are you guys doing? What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Oh my god. Give me away. Give me away. Give me away. The fuck? My god. The fuck? Good VTuber material.
Let me smash. Do-rag.
Do-rag. Enter D in the chat, guys. Criminal scoreboard? It is. I was the guy on the roof. Sit. You know, guys, we can't laugh at this guy as a mental disability. We can't. We'll just move on. How are the games? That's the same unbearable, uneventful, you know, torturous evil that game typically is associated with.
43 months of corn, sir.
You can't aim up. It won't let me aim up. Head glitching a dumpster. We need to really have a serious conversation about like jail for these players. Like I'm at that point where it's like, dude, you are What can I ask what the point of this tow missile is? Can I ask just a general question? What is the point of that tow missile? I am just so fucking bored. Game is terrible. Gameplay is not good. The gameplay of this game is not good. Awesome. Like, great. Incredible. Try playing some RedSec? Why? So I can play this game, so I can play the same shitty game with random incompetent teammates on 30 hertz servers in a battle royale game? Like, why? Why? mean with people? Dude, nobody wants to play RedSec. Nobody. I am not asking people to join me to play RedSec. Nobody wants to play it. Oh, there's no way for me to avoid it, bro. There's... This game is so trash. Holy fuck. My god. So fucking unplayable. Oh. This game is so fucking trash. This game is so trash. Oh my god. This is such a Oh my god. Holy fuck, it is so hard to play this game. It is so shit. It's so fucking oh my god. It's impossible. This is actually so difficult to play this game. It is genuinely a horrifically terrible experience. Horrifically terrible experience. Absolutely not a single redeeming quality about anything about this game. It is fucking terrible. Oh my god, bro. MSS and HRZN, thanks for the subs, guys. Oh god. Oh, dude, this is like the fucking hardest Battlefield game to endure ever, bro. It's harder to endure than 2042 because this game has no fucking skill gap. Zero skill gap. It is disgusting. Disgusting game. Unfucking bearable trash. Unbearable. Like, nothing about it feels good. It's just unreal. Absolutely unfucking bearable garbage. I just cannot fucking believe it! I just can't believe it, bro. How many times am I gonna shoot a sniper only for them to just, like, only for it to not matter, bro? Shoot a sniper, hit a sniper while they're fucking scoped in, doesn't matter. Just doesn't matter. They just headshot you through it. It's absolutely ridiculous. Fucking. Ugh. Dude, leveling a weapon up in this game? Like, do they fucking hate us?
Let me smash.
And as I love you both.
Is this like a joke or something? Always reloading with this gun. Always. Always reloading. I need ammo. I need ammo. I need ammo. I need ammo. I need help. Give me. I need ammo. Come here. I'm so tired. Like, I get a good flank and I outplay fucking everyone and I do everything right, and some shitter retard in YouTube chat types, "Are these real people?" Like, you could have fucking done anything I just did, even against bots. Like, I'm actually tired of it. So, are they real people? Dude, yes. This is called good positioning. Okay. Fuck. That's level 14. All just being better than everybody. Yes. Why assault? Because I'm playing assaults. Like, I don't... Dude. Not support. I'm not playing support. The visibility is Just terrible. Fragrancing all over my ender. Alright. No audio? Jesus Christ. It is overpriced for what it is. Everything Creed is overpriced. Literally everything they make is overpriced. Fuck, dude. Marathon a look? Nope. Homage. Yeah. Perfume in general is overpriced. Perfume does not cost that much to produce. Retail is almost always overpriced. There are a couple brands that are fair. PWM is overpriced too. PWM is fucking dog shit trash. It costs $3. Get Nishane Credo. If you want Tom Ford to be quick. He's prone with a sniper. Dude, I fucking hate this player base with everything in me, bro. I hate these players so much. You know about Argos? Argos is trash. Argos is a great example of a brand that baits people in based off of cool marketing and bottles. But the perfume itself, the actual fragrance, is fucking garbage. I'm just so done playing this dog shit game. All right, that's enough of this garbage for me. Thank you guys for hanging out. Appreciate it. God, this game is... I'm at my absolute fucking wit's end with a piece of shit garbage. It is genuinely horrible. It's not fun to play. It's not mechanically engaging. It's not entertaining. The content amount sucks, and they're fucking jerking off, delaying these fixes that need to come to the game. And they're nerfing things that don't need to be nerfed, making the gameplay worse. I don't know what they're doing. Don't understand. The changes they need to make are obvious, and I don't know. Hurry up. Like, do something.